I know that a lot of us Minecraft players over the past few months have been eagerly awaiting the release of some new update news from Mojang, not only with 1.17 but also what is going to be coming after that and between the two huge chunks of this amazing update. But luckily for you everyone, in this video I'm going to be talking about how a huge new upcoming update is actually being prepared by Mojang right now. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like and subscribe if you're new around here for daily Minecraft content. But without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you are very interested in the 1.17 Caves and Cliffs update, which has now recently been split up into two separate parts, one part coming in summer and one part coming in the holidays. We do not know much more than that, but we did actually hear not too long ago, I actually did a video about it here on the channel, so you can go back and check that out. But we do now know that Mojang expect to release the new Minecraft UI, which is an absolutely huge overhaul of Minecraft, how it will load, how it will play and how it will function sometime between the first part of the update and second part of the update. So that makes it between, you know, anywhere between the start of summer to the very end of the year, and that is being optimistic. Things could go on to change. If you do not know what this new UI is, I'm pretty sure you all know by now, but it's the overhaul of the home page, the loading screen and all of that for Minecraft. We did actually get a sneak peek at it in the latest beta for Bedrock Edition. The little loading screen does look awesome. I recommend you check it out if you've not already saw it. It does look absolutely incredible. We've saw it in the past with the achievement screen, and we also saw it with the new Realms invite little button that actually changed, and we saw quite a few things going through, quite a number of changes. But this new update, if you've not already saw it, will change the entire UI and how it will actually function. A lot of people have actually noted that it feels less like the home screen for a game, but it actually feels like the home screen to a console. That is how in-depth and awesome it looks. It looks absolutely incredible. But enough about that, let's get on to the actual information. Now I believe it's Oleg, I'm so sorry I cannot pronounce that, but it is actually the Minecraft UI Team Tech co-lead at Mojang who actually tweeted out, and now my dears, something a tad different. Want to work on Minecraft in Mojang Studios in the UI framework team? Here is your chance. We have an open position, and then it gives a link. Note that most probably relocation to Stockholm would be required. And now obviously this sparked up a lot of members in the community to go down and reply to this, giving a bunch of feedback about the UI and how they want it to look. A lot of people have been saying they want Mojang to go back to the original console edition UI, which is personally what I would absolutely love to see. Maybe some kind of a legacy option where you can flick on that switch and it will revert you back to the original UI. I just think that'd be a really cool option for us OG players of Bedrock Edition, or Console Edition as it was known then. But let's take a quick look at this tweet. Something pretty interesting I actually realised is that Mojang are actually hiring entirely new employees for the new UI, so it seems like this is a bit of a long-term thing. Maybe they're hiring so that they can work on the UI for many years to come. Maybe they have a lot of plans for the UI, or something a lot of people have been speculating is that the UI is actually nowhere near finished, which is something I do not believe personally. I just think that the reason Mojang are hiring like this is because they want to get more employees in. They want to broaden their employees so that they can actually get more people in, work on the UI, go through progress quite a bit faster, and actually, you know, just make it as cool as possible. But if you read what they said down at the bottom, it actually says, note that most probably relocation to Stockholm, which is in Sweden, would be required. That is arguably the most interesting thing about all of this. If this was just Mojang wanting to bring in a few employees to help them work on the the UI a bit faster, or maybe to get more people in to get their thoughts on it, or just something like that, right? They would not need to relocate to Sweden. This could all be done from home and a bunch of other stuff like that. But Mojang actually want people to go over there to Stockholm, to be there with them as much as possible to work on this new UI. So what this instantly says to me is that this team has not just been thrown together to quickly put together this new UI because of the dire state it is in right now. This is something Mojang intends to work on for a long time. And if you do not know what I mean by that, I do not mean that this is going to take a long time to be released. What I think it is it's more of a project. So Mojang are going to be continuously updating the UI, continuously refining it, just like how I assume someone like Microsoft will have a UI division, which are constantly working on new innovations and updates and improvements for the homepage and the UI of the Xbox. I'm guessing this is just something Mojang wants as a part of their studio. They want a specific division and specific offset that is actually continuously working on the UI, which is pretty cool and so exciting. I think some extreme changes need to be made to the UI because right now it is in a terrible state. It's incredibly laggy, it loads up terribly slow, and I just really think it does not represent Minecraft in any way. It does not just look like the game, and I've saw a lot of people actually on Twitter tweeting out concepts of what the new UI will actually look like, and it is definitely very cool. But yeah, I guess it's part of my duty as a member of the Minecraft community. If you're interested in any way, shape or form, like genuinely interested in making a change and working for Mojang, and obviously you're old enough to go over there and work for Mojang and you have some really good ideas or changes you would make, be sure you go over to Twitter and check out this tweet. It's definitely something you might want to consider if you are seriously interested. But yeah, I know a lot of people are probably sick of hearing this right now. I've done so many videos about the new UI, and a lot of people just say like, oh, why does this really matter? Just stick with 1.17 and focus on that. That should be the main priority. But honestly, this is so important. The first thing players notice when they load up anything, whether that be a new phone, a new console, or even a new game, is the UI. It can be a serious deterrent for new players, especially for me. There's so many games I've tried in the past that I've just wanted to get into, but the UI has just been so confusing or so complicated, or just does not represent the game itself, which has actually turned me away from the game. That might sound a bit extreme, but it's just part of the game development. The UI is so important, and I think Mojang is starting to realise that. But yeah, everyone, that is it for this video. I really hope you did enjoy. It's a bit of a different video, this one, talking about something a bit in depth and what this could mean. And obviously this video did include quite a lot of speculation and theorising, so take everything I said with a grain of salt, everyone, please. But yeah, as I said, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to drop it a like, subscribe if you're new around here. But that is it. Thanks for watching and goodbye.